Hey, what's up, everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night. I hope you will enjoy today's video, so let's just get into it.
As an early 20s girly who is taking a little bit of an unconventional life path, not anything wild, but I'm kind of like going through like maybe a little bit of a quarter life crisis at the moment. There is one thing that I read, I think I saw it on Instagram, that has just really resonated with me lately, and it is that if you make the harder decisions now, you'll have an easier life down the line. But if you make easy decisions now, you're going to make it a lot harder for yourself later in life. So like, if you take that big jump now, or you make difficult relationship decisions, or you have that tricky conversation, you are going to stop these things from becoming bigger issues or missed opportunities later. But if you avoid tricky situations or fall back into a relationship that's maybe not so good for you, it's going to give you bigger problems down the line. And I'm just trying to use that to give myself motivation to just keep pushing at the moment. And I hope that resonates with you too.
It really doesn't. You use the quote you've heard somewhere and you twisted it in such a way to fit your narrative. One of the harder decisions you can take now to make it easier down the line for you, it would be to get yourself into a long-term relationship, not the other way around.
Sorry. Wow. I don't know how many people could relate. It's actually mad because like I really genuinely thought for a long time I was not normal, and I'd like question. Sorry, I shouldn't leave the fridge open. I'd question my appearance. I'd question my personality. Like there's so many things that I'd question, and the amount of comments on this TikTok is wild. Like I think I've just unlocked a whole new world. That's why I love TikTok, you know. Anyway, well, let's go on a journey together of accepting who we are and not questioning ourselves because we haven't been in a relationship. And, this applies to guys and girls. So, yeah. Love you all.
That's great. I'm sure they all love you. All the single ladies. There was even a song like that, right? You don't question yourself for never being in a relationship, but you questioned your parents. And yeah, your personality, you should absolutely be questioning. That would also be questioning yourself. So, hey, at least you have someone to love, right?
Never, ever, ever in the history of time has a man chosen a woman because of how hard she worked for the relationship. Ever. A man falls in love with a woman as he works to make her fall in love with him. Listen to that again.
It's gonna sound just as smart no matter how many times I listen to it. No, I meant, oh, look, how great is that? Another expert on men. And not that I would not love to see the data behind your idea, but a man falls in love with all his effort not being reciprocated. Is that your best idea? Seriously?
So we just got kicked out of our Airbnb. I'm in the car now, but I was staying at this Airbnb and I sent out a video to all my subs, and this guy recognized the freaking bathtub and he messaged me being like, oh, I'm the owner of the Airbnb. I was like, yeah, all right, mate, whatever. Next minute, this guy's on my doorstep and he's like, you need to leave. I'm like, oh, yeah. He's like, inappropriate use, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's fair enough. But like, it's 8:30 at night. Now I have to drive all the way back to the Gold Coast.
Oh, good. Have fun. Drive safe. What were the chances though? The guy who owns the Airbnb is also your sub, okay? And he never had a problem subscribing to you, but at the bathtub he draws the line. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a completely different reason for why you got kicked out of that Airbnb.
Anyone who's not convinced yet that the big divorce is coming, just
I totally agree that the big divorce is coming and it's going to be a rude awakening for men. Well, I hope it's the rude awakening that men have needed for thousands of years. Men are in for a rude awakening because I think women are just done. We've just gotten to the place where we're demanding more from our partnerships, and the whole excuse of like, yeah, I know you need this, but I'm just going to ignore your needs for forever is just, it's running out. Like women are just tapping out by the masses because we realize that it hasn't changed and it's not going to change, because women are so sick and tired of being mistreated, of not being appreciated, of being taken advantage of, and then at the end of the day feeling controlled in some way, shape, or form with money, finances, decision making, or just not living the big life that they want to be living. And a lot of women feel like that the center of that unhappiness is men. I think the big divorce is coming, and hope. I do believe the great divorce is coming. I personally can't wait, because I think we need a rude awakening. By we, I mean men.
Sorry, princess, I just don't see it your way. And not that I don't care what you think or what you want, because I really don't, but I still find it kind of funny that more men are saying no and you're trying to convince yourselves that we need a rude awakening. Again, I don't see it your way. What was that you said? Not living the big life you want to be living? And because of that, I need a rude awakening? Yeah, I'm gonna go with no. The big divorce is coming and that should make me feel in some type of way. The big divorce from someone I don't even know or care about? Oh no. Now that almost makes me feel nothing.
I'm so done with men.
I'm sure we're not gonna lose any sleep over this, but oh no. Well, if it's gonna make you feel any better, there's a whole community on TikTok trying to convince each other that there's a big divorce coming. Maybe join in, ask for a cookie. No, but she's upset that some guy didn't send her a morning text, but instead he was watching all her stories. Wondering what could that possibly mean. He's not interested in you, and he also heard of the big divorce coming and he doesn't care.
Let's talk about the stigma around dating coaches, and I would genuinely love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments. Why is it that people feel that it's embarrassing or shameful to go to a dating coach? Because in every other area of our life, it's okay to go get coaching and mentorship. If I want to work out, I can go to a personal trainer. If I want to eat better, I can go to a nutritionist. If I need help writing a resume, I can go to a job coach. If I need to take pictures for my professional headshots, I can go to a photographer. If I want my hair cut, I can go to a salon. But why is it that men feel like they can't go to a dating coach to improve their dating lives?
Because in most cases you have no idea what you're talking about, and that includes you. All of you are just copying ideas from each other, and sadly that includes a lot of the fitness coaches you're talking about. But back to the dating coaches, most of you have no experience. Most of you have no experience in dealing with human interactions. You just jumped on TikTok and you called yourself a dating coach. I don't hire a dating coach because it will be a complete waste of my money and my time.
On my next iteration of Girl Dinner, for those of you who don't know, I eat almost exclusively girl dinner. I love cooking for other people, but since I live alone, there's nobody else to cook for, so I don't like cleaning dishes and I don't like cleaning up after myself. And my philosophy with Girl Dinner is if I can eat it without causing any dishes, I had a good day.
And there's 3 minutes of this because of course it is. Basically because this is why I let the video play for this long. Girl dinner is having snacks. Did we needed another label for having snacks? Obviously not, but here we are. It's TikTok, isn't it?
I find it particularly rude that nobody has offered to hold my hand or give me forehead kisses today.
I can totally see why. No, what I meant is, it might help if you step out of the car and hold a sign saying forehead kisses. And if you offer to pay people to give you forehead kisses, you might even get one, not more than two. Holding hands, though, you might not have that kind of money.
Is looking to put this one into the history books.
That's point for Yale.
Carolina finally pushed one through Sterling. Brown Sterling!
Did you see that?
Here comes the spike straight to the man!
The man! The legend!
His teammates help him to his feet. No! They raise him heavenward!
This is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.